Welcome, everyone. So happy to be practicing meditation with you here. And I invite you to find a posture that's supportive. Tonight, we are going to be doing a body scan. And some practitioners find it helpful to be lying down for this practice. So you could be lying down, but you can certainly practice sitting upright in a chair, even standing as possible. Just finding the posture that really works for you. And we'll practice in this way for about 30 minutes. And so just moving from being here to being a little more fully present. Just really having this intention to create this time for practice today. So I'll begin our practice with a bell. And we'll also end with the same bell 3 times. I also invite you to close your eyes if that feels supportive for your practice, or you can always keep your gaze just pointed down towards the floor, maybe just a quarter of the way open. Also works too. Just noticing the sound of that bell, noticing how it trails off into silence. And just taking these first few moments to really allow yourself to settle. As if you've just come home after a long day, you've set down all of your things, and you're now letting go. Coming home to our own body, mind. And many people tell me that they think that they can't meditate because they don't know how to stop their thoughts, or their thoughts are always there. So please know that that is not a prerequisite for meditation. We're not here trying to stop our thoughts. Just noticing that you are thinking is the practice. So really, it's about a radical intimacy with whatever is arising in the present moment. Whether that's in your mind, through your senses, in your body, a combination of all of those things. So really, we're just coming with an attitude of curiosity and lots of compassion. So we can let go of judging mind for this period of practice. We don't need to judge our practice against a previous meditation or how we think it should be. We can also let go of comparing mind, comparing our practice to someone else, to some other time. So we're not evaluating. And for this practice, we're also letting go of the fixing mind. So the mind has a tendency to want to adjust and fix and try to make things perfect and be a good meditator. But just for this portion of practice today, we'll let all of that rest. So today's practice is going to be about coming to a deep rest in the body. Really noticing the experience of each part of the body. So in order to do that, we'll do a body scan, where we'll just bring all of our attention into different parts of our body so that we can know what the experience is in that particular part. And you'll find that it's very dynamic. It's a changing experience, just like weather. Just like the clouds in the sky that morph and change shape, that appear and disappear. Sensations in the body are the same. They self-arise, they self-liberate, they morph, they change. So if while we're doing the body scan, the mind starts to become active, you find that you've left the experience of the body and you're now off in thought, don't beat yourself up about it. Each time you notice that that's happened, and it does happen, just know that noticing means you're doing it right. You've noticed, and just come back to whatever the next instruction is. So let's begin by bringing all of the attention down to the feet. Noticing what it feels like in the inside of your feet. You might notice the bottom of the left foot, the heel, the balls of the feet, the toes. And noticing the right foot. Noticing sensations on the bottom of that foot, on the heel, the ball of the foot, the bottom of the toes. And you might notice the sensation of vibration, energy moving, temperature, maybe a tingling, or an awareness if there's a sock touching your foot, or if it's making contact with the ground or any other surface. Just really sensing what it's like to be the bottom of your feet right now. Let that awareness spread to include the tops of the feet, the right foot and the left foot. And then letting your awareness travel through each of the toes, beginning on one side, starting with that pinky toe. Just taking a moment to really let your consciousness, let your awareness live inside of that toe. And some places in the body you may find have less sensation, more sensation. But no matter however it is, we're just noticing it's like this. Letting that awareness spread through each of the toes, on the left foot and then on the right foot. Letting the mind fill the toes. And now letting awareness move up into the ankle of the right leg and then the left leg. Seeing what there is to notice there. And now moving into the lower legs, noticing the shins in the front of the leg, the calves in the back of the leg, of the right leg and the left leg. And now noticing the knees. Do you sense any difference in sensations from the right knee to the left knee? You might notice sensations of lightness or heaviness or fullness. Temperature. The difference in sensations in the back of the knee versus the front of the knee, on the left side and the right side. Noticing the front of the thighs and the back of the thighs. Just allowing everything to melt. That sense of the stillness melting the body into the surface that it's seated upon. Noticing the places where the backs of the leg make contact. And letting go of any tension or holding Anywhere where you're able to soften throughout the legs, just allowing that softening. And now moving awareness into the pelvic bowl. This includes the sit bones and the buttocks. Really feeling the whole bowl of the pelvis in the front of the body, in the back of the body. So including the sacrum and the hips. No longer in the extremities, but really in this root of the body. Just seeing how subtly you can notice energies. Could be pulsating, warmth, tingling. And of course, for some, there may be pain. So if we experience pain when we're scanning the body, just offering that same attitude of compassion, curiosity, and really moving into it, towards it, becoming deeply intimate with all the facets of experience that we note in the body, whether they're pleasant, whether they're painful, just really knowing them directly as the experience of this moment. Noticing the lower belly, and the more obvious movement that is available to be felt here, with the breath moving all the way down into this low belly. So also noticing how the body is receiving breath. What does it feel like when the breath is meeting the body from the inside? And continuing to observe that breath as it moves into and out of the stomach, the mid-torso, the middle of the back. Noticing the sensations as the rib cage expands and contracts with each breath. And see if you can notice if the breath is being received in a tightened or constricted body, or into a wide open space, a welcoming space. And if there is any constriction, just inviting. If there's anything able to soften, allowing for a softening, not forcing, just opening. And bringing awareness to the heart center of the body, front and back. Noticing what the breath feels like here. You might notice the beating of the heart. And now noticing the experience of the upper chest and upper back. How is breath being received here? And on this next inhale, experiencing the shoulders in the body. Feeling how they move and lift with each inhale and lower with each exhale. And inviting some softening into the shoulders. Now letting the awareness trail down the arms on the left side and the right side, the inner and outer arm. Noticing the upper arms, the elbows, inside and outside. Noticing the forearms, the wrists, and now really letting awareness just be settled into the hands, through the palms, all the way down each finger to the fingertips. Really sensing that aliveness that's present in the hands. This direct experience of the hands resting. Just noticing how much is taking place, even when the hands are very still. Letting awareness travel back up the arms and into the throat, into the neck, the front of the neck, the back of the neck. Into the jaw. And seeing if perhaps there's a softening that can take place in the jaw. Noticing the mouth, the tongue, the lips, the lower face. Including the ears, the inner ears, the outer ears, right side and left side. The cheeks and the eyes and the nose. Noticing the eyelid on the right side the eyelid on the left side. Seeing what you notice there. Including the eyebrows, the forehead, allowing the forehead to be heavy, and experience whatever sensations are present. And now let awareness fill the entirety of the head, the whole skull, all the way to the crown, the very top of the head, the scalp. And now letting awareness fill the whole body at one time, experiencing what it's like to be in this body, in this space, in this time. Noticing the breath filling the whole of the body. Letting the breath travel all the way down to the tips of the toes, all the way up to the crown of the head, to each fingertip. Not forcing the breath in any way, just allowing the body to be breathed. Letting go of any attempt to control the breathing. Instead, just letting it come as it comes and go as it goes. And for these final few moments of practice, just letting go of all effort, letting all effort drain from the body. Just finding rest. Thank you for your beautiful practice. I'm so delighted that you could join me this evening. So let's dedicate the merits of our time together. So just bringing our hands together in Anjali Mudra, our prayer position, and really bowing to that light within, acknowledging ourselves for taking this time to practice today. May the teachings of the Buddha spread and flourish. May all sentient beings be happy and joyful. May we practice the Dharma day and night, and may the benefits for self and others be fully accomplished. Thank you for joining me, and you're always invited to join us weekly in our live Zoom session, which we will now switch over to. So thanks to those joining on YouTube, and I hope to practice with you again soon.